Okay, we're gonna focus right here. We're not even gonna talk about this. We're not talking about that. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Hey lovelies, thanks for joining me for another Shop My Stash. Today it's going to be all about this late fall vibe. I mean, I don't actually know. I feel like it's already late fall because I feel like here in Wisconsin, winter comes way sooner than I want it to. But I am just finding that I have not been reaching for a lot of my fall makeup yet. And I don't know if it's just me trying to hold on to summer or if it's just the fact that I haven't done this Shop My Stash yet and I just still see all of these things from late summer sitting out. But it is time. It is time to do a rotation because number one, I'm too pale for a lot of the things that are sitting out here. And I do want to change up the color scheme for the season. So we are going to do that. But if we haven't met before, my name is Kelly and I'm a professional hair and makeup artist. And here on my channel, I strive to keep beauty real. Real honest, real relatable, and real fun. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, don't forget to click subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. We're gonna get into this. I am really excited to do this. This is definitely a self-serving video. Like I am just excited to sort of get into some other colors. And you know, I don't know if it's the hair color now that, I mean, it is kind of fading out now, but like when I got into my like rosy vibes again, I was just finding that I wasn't ready for the roasty, toasty, pumpkin spice fall vibe. I actually have been going a little bit more into cool tones. Who would have thought? So I think, I don't know if it's that my preferences are changing or if it was just like the hair color was throwing me off. I don't know, but I'm kind of gonna look for a balance of some like yummy, spicy makeup, but also some more sultry tones. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. This is also just a really great way for those of you that are a little nosy / curious to see the chaos in my drawers. Let's face it. I probably need to take some time to go through these at some point. If not to declutter, just to organize. When we get over to the cream shadows, y'all, it is chaos. But I'm gonna pick a few things out of the chaos to set them in some organization. That's what we're here for, right? So let's get into this right now.
All right, so we're gonna start here with the things that I still have in my tower. Let's see, I have here, which Sydney Grace, I think this is a lip cream. I don't think it's meant to be a lip topper, but this is Lee. So these do tend to, I don't wanna say separate, but it kind of like, you know, the sediment, the sparkle sediment drops to the bottom. So you do have to shake these up. I think that, I mean, technically that is separating, but you know, it's not like funky. I have my Vice lipstick and ex-girlfriend, fave. I just talked about that recently. I have one of the Merit lip oils. I think that's maraschino. And then my Forever Ever shade Fenty Fussy right here. I'm just keeping these out. These are like such easy go-tos. Well, the Lee I think I had out before and never used it. And then of course I have some of my City Lips. I love these so much, and I just wanted to pull out all the shades because I want to be able to grab and go for those. Those are still one of my faves. And the two primers that I did not use much, actually technically three that I did not use much for summer. So I'm going to keep these out. I don't know. I just need to use them. So I'm not going to like go over this too much just because I did in my last season's Shop My Stash. But I did want to say I'm going to be doing a lip swatch video of all of my City Lips colors before the Black Friday sales because I love them so much and I wanted you all to be able to see them in case you haven't tried them and you want to see what they look like. So these are some liners that I have out right now. I'm just keeping out everything that I have. I also have one of the Marc Jacobs sequins that I'm leaving out because I did not use it much in this last season. Also, I have this Cover FX liquid bronzer thing that I am still trying to get through. The Milk Makeup highlight that I did not use enough. And then right here is actually a Sonia G brush, and it's just getting lost over in my brushes because it's a mini. And so I'm just keeping it here to be able to use. Also some lip liners. So until I get my bottom drawer able to be opened in my Alex drawer, these are going to be what I'm working with. I just need a screwdriver, so it'll happen soon. So just some randoms. I'm also keeping out this missed opportunity. So I love this blush from Urban Decay. This is the shade Bang. It looks just like this. I feel like I can pull this off this fall, like spicy cheeks, you know, maybe with like a neutral eye. So I'm keeping that one out. Also keeping out my Sneaky Balm from Salt, New York there because I just want to get through it. I mean, I love it. It's not like I'm like hate panning it or anything, but I am trying to pan it. So that's what we're starting with. Oh, and also these are my palettes that I picked out for my unique fall collection eyeshadow palettes, and then also my Spicy Neutrals BYOP. So I'll make sure to have those videos linked down below. All right, we might as well start where my heart lives in blush. So let's pick out a couple powder blushes. I mean, all of my RMS, I did just buy, by the way, the new one, Bermuda Rose. Totally bought it. Have to have them. I just love them all so much. So I'm not going to pick one of these out just because I know that I will use them. Like the whole point of this is to pick out the things that I maybe haven't been reaching for. Let's see. Let's pick out a Glow Play. Did I just wear this one the other day? I'm trying to think which one this is. Cheer Up. Let's see. We'll take her out and possibly use that one. This is more like springtime. Luminoso. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Let's see what's in the deep depths. Let's pick out something from the back corner here. Let me dig these out. Oof. Okay. What a treasure trove that was hidden back there. Some Hourglass blushes, Charlotte Tilbury, obviously, the Balm blushes. This one I know that I really like, and I don't even know if this is available anymore. I obviously got this, I think, in like a BoxyCharm box, but look at this beautiful color. I really like this, so we're gonna pull this one out. I wish that the packaging wasn't quite so clunky, so that will be one. Oh, let's see here. This I think is a more, yeah, that's more kind of spring summer. This is obviously kind of like a brighter shade as well. Oh, I have one Laura Geller left, but I do think that one. Let's open up these Color Pops and the Hourglass. Wow, what a stark difference in branding, but then I will choose one of those. Okay, so definite summer vibes right here. These two were Kathleen Lights collabs. This one, I think this was a collab too, Shayla. I don't really know Shayla, but I really like this color. I think this is going to be a good, like, it's a little cinnamony, but it's also a little mauve-y. So I think this is going to be a good option. Which one is this? Construct. So we'll use that one. And as I was opening up these Hourglass blushes, I was like, you know what I want to do? I want to pull out a face palette to use for the season. So that's going to be what we do rather than picking out a single blush. So now I'm going to put all this mess back. I have also decided, as I was starting to load everything back in here, I'm going to put this Wayne Goss, gotta love the nail damage, I'm going to put this Wayne Goss one in as well, just because I think it's a good fall option. This is Sweet Wildflower. I just want to get more use out of these. I love the formula, and it's just time that they don't get just like lost sitting in here. Also, as you can see, this is why I just haven't been buying much makeup. Like, I've had some kind of like guilt recently on my channel that I would say, well, I also just have had a great opportunity that I've been receiving more PR recently, which is great because then I have, you know, some things that I've been kind of intrigued with or new brands to me that I can try. But I also am just like, I recently just haven't been feeling the need to buy much because of what I have. And it's like, if it's not different, I probably don't need it. So this is why. This is why, because I'm looking in here like, you don't need a blush, you don't need a highlighter. My goodness. Okay, so speaking of highlighters, let's take out a couple powders. Should I take this Cookie? I was just talking to my friend about this recently. Oh my gosh, should I open this up? I think we all know what Cookie looks like. Let's set it to the side. I might choose that one. Oof, you know what? This is not a highlight. This is a blush, but I'm absolutely pulling this one out for this season. This is the Alva Flower Blusher in Little Jasmine. Oh, I love this one. Okay, see, this is why I forgot about these. And definitely when I do this Shop My Stash, it is really to find the things that I haven't been using, not necessarily the things that I like love and always grab for, because I know that they're here. It's about finding the things that I've forgotten about. Okay, so what have I forgotten about in here? Probably most of it. I just don't grab for powder highlights that much. Let's pull a few of these out. This is going to have to be the season of powder highlighter for me because I really need to use some of these. So I am going to use Cookie just because I think that this is such a pretty color. And I do think if I buff it out, it doesn't have to be major wabam. So we'll take that one. And then I have these two highlighters from the Odenzai Solomon 2 collection. We have Rose Sky, and this one is Pink Star, and I am going to pull out Pink Star. I have both of them on my hand. It's these two right here to the side. So those first two swatches are both Rose Sky. I buffed them in, and the last one is Pink Star. Rose Sky is a little less chunky, but honestly, y'all, it was the packaging of these that drew me in. I don't know who I thought I was, like grabbing a super sparkly highlight. Like these are not my vibe. The packaging is absolutely my vibe. The highlighter's not so much. So I'm going to pull this one out. I have a feeling these will both end up getting decluttered at some point. But they're nice. It's just not my vibe. So I'm going to pull this one out and try to use it and see if she belongs in here. This is another one that I'm going to pull out for this season. The Jessica Rabbit and Ciate. I've talked about this one in a few videos. Like the packaging on this and the embossing just makes me so happy. Look at that. She's so pretty. But this is so soft on the skin. It's almost a amped up version of the Laura Mercier one. You know, that like little like glow powder that just looks so nice on the skin. And so I am going to pull her out. As I'm looking here, what was I just talking about that I got reminded of another? Oh, I think I might pull out my Charlotte Tilbury here. Let me open her up. I'm trying to do this one-handed because I'm obviously just filming on my phone. Let's see here. Should we pull this one out for the season? You know what? I think that these rosy tones, I'm going to wait till winter. Now, that might mean that I'm way too pale to be wearing these, but I'm going to wait. I might decide to change my mind, but as of now, I'm going to wait because I've just pulled out 3, which is a lot for me. All right, the chaos of the creams. Judge me. It hasn't gotten any better. The thing is like these are all such different sizes, different packaging. It's really hard to keep them organized. And I just can't, I'm just not ready to let some of these go. But what I am going to do is I'm going to pick out a couple that I might be considering letting go just to try. So right now I'm looking at, is this the only one? I used to have 2 of these. So the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Dewy Elixir Blush. I just do not even remember how I feel about this one. This is Peach. So let's go ahead and pull that one out. Oh, you know what? This is not one that I'm getting rid of, but you can't get them anymore, and I really love this. This is the Shiseido Minimalist Whipped Powder Blush in Sayoko. I'm pulling this one out for the season, for sure. So, oh my gosh, this desktop is a mess. You know what? I need to pull out one of these M Cosmetics shades. This is, I think, the Venetian Rose. Yeah, I'm going to pull this one out. Obviously, this just anymore is not my favorite formula. But now's a good time as my skin's getting a bit more dry. I can pull this out. I think it'll be good for like low makeup days. And I just need to decide if I want to keep these because obviously I've got 3 of them here. Okay, so that's 3. That's probably pretty good. I mean, really, I could pull out 10 and still have a lot in here. I mean, the ones like my Danessa Myricks, I will know and pull out when I feel like I want to wear them. Like, ooh, this is so good for this season. Jubilee, yes, please. So this I know will be here, so there's no point in pulling it out and putting it into my Shop My Stash. Let's grab one of these Hello Halo. Right away, I'm looking at this one and I'm like, ooh, yeah, that's a really nice one. This is Halo Goodbye. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good option. That almost looks like the liquid version of Cookie. This is really pretty too, but to me more like I tend to wear these like ultraviolet flashes more in the winter time. Oh gosh, this Jones Road, is this tawny? You know what? I'm going to pull this out because I need to use this like even on, again, like low makeup days because these Miracle Balms, I don't know. They really weren't for me. I kept this because I sort of like the vibe of this being like a bronzer. I'm going to pull this out. Ooh, this is a good time of year to pull out the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. Which shade do I have here? Is it even on here? Oh my gosh, tiny, tiny writing. I think this is the shade Tan Lines. So I remember really liking this formula. I just started to get too tan for the season. So I will definitely be pulling out some Salt New York. So I will go through there. You've probably all seen my collection so much. So I'll pull out my curated collection. Put away some of my summer stuff. You know, let's go ahead and let's pull out one of these. Let's pull out Macchiato from Fenty. I really need to use these. I've had them for quite a while, so it is definitely time. I also have up on my vanity one of the Auric Glow Lust, so I'll probably pop that one in. I should probably pull this out too. I'm going to pull out my Lisa Eldridge in Cosmic Rose. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Cosmic Rose. So I think this is a really good collection. Let me go ahead and go through my Salt New York and I'll show you my little palette. Okay, so here are the 4 shades I picked out from Salt New York. I obviously have the white adjuster, and then for my lip and cheek, I picked out Cocoa and Maple. I have not used Maple enough yet. She's newer to me. And then I have the light bronzer or contour, whatever the heck they call it. So did you see that they're reformulating everything, they're repackaging everything. It will all still be usable within these, but I'm just like, man, I have so many. So many, and they keep discontinuing shades, and then I just feel like it's sort of like something that I can't really feature a lot here on my channel because you can't get a lot of it anymore. But I really do love the formula on these, but I really need to start using what I have. I saw right now it's like buy 5 get 6 free, because they're, you know, obviously clearing everything out to have the new, like, whether it's, I think they are doing a packaging adjustment, but also some of the things are getting a formula adjustment. I was tempted, but I need to go through what I have. So this is going to be what I go through this season. All right, here is this random drawer. So foundations, some primers and things, some face palettes. So we will definitely be getting into my Hourglass options here. Okay, right away I see this Gucci primer. This was sent to me and I did really enjoy this. So I think I'm going to pull this one out. This has a nice like velvety soft finish. This I might hang on to for winter unless I start getting really dry, but I totally got this because Teresa's dad really likes it and it was on sale in the Ulta sale, so picked that up and have not used it much. Is there anything else in here? You know what I should do? Oh my gosh, I've already got 2 primers out, but I am going to pull out this Mally Primed and Poreless. Is that what this thing was called? Perfect Prep Primer. I think Primed and Poreless was maybe the Tarte one. So I'm going to pull this out and give this one a go. A lot of these I should probably just try them all once, and if I don't like absolutely love them, I should just chuck them out because they've been here for a while. So for foundations, you know what? I just used this one recently. This is that Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. I really like this. I really, really like this. So maybe I will pull this out to use it a bit more. The shade range isn't awesome, but it is a nice product if you can find a shade that works for you. So now let's open up a few of these Hourglass. I'm not going to use Tiger, obviously. I know that I'm starting to get too pale for that, but we'll pull out a couple of the others and take a peek. Okay, so I have actually been using this one recently. So I think I'm not going to choose this one just because she's been used. This I'm sort of tempted, but it is all blushes. It is the oldest one in my collection, but this is the one that I'm just like, everything in here is so fairly glowy that I'm like, am I just gonna be beaming? But this looks super yummy and I won't be able to use it this fall because it will be too dark on me. So I think this is gonna be the one that I grab. Which one is this? Upside down. Hi everybody. This is the Lighting Edit Unlocked. Now also, while I was in here, I was like, I need to pull out either Natasha or Pat, and I think I'm going to pull out Natasha Denona for right now and maybe bring out Pat in the winter. Actually, you know what? I feel like this color story in this face palette is actually a little bit more akin to fall. Let me open this up. Okay, so this is the Galactic Sun Trio, and I definitely think with this like toasty tone in the middle, this is probably going to be best for fall, so we'll grab this one too. All right, this is sort of my chaos drawer. I always have my Lisa Eldridge lipsticks right here because I grabbed them a lot, and then the rest of this is just random stuff that I think I've wanted to try, stuff I don't know what I'm doing with, but I know I want to grab Velvet Cinnabar out of here. Is this it? No, that's Carnival. I'm going to grab Velvet Cinnabar because I want to use her this season, and I kind of forget about it if it's not out, and I'm hoping that if I see that little gold tube up in my Shop My Stash rack, it will be one that I grab for. Is this it? Is like the one? Nope, that's not it either. Where is she? I'll find her and then I'll put her in. I think I'm also going to grab the Velveteen Liquid Lip Color in Dragon. That's the shade that I have, right? Dragon? Yeah, it's Dragon. So I think that this is a great red for fall because it's kind of spicy. So I'm going to grab that one too. Let's see if there are any other gems in here. Ooh, yes. I actually really liked this Redness Erasing Primer. This is really nice, but I just found that as I got into my summer skin, it was a little too late for me. So I am going to pull this one out. Wow, I don't know when I'm going to be wearing all this primer. Can I just say that? This Juicy Tube. I haven't worn a Juicy Tube in a while. Heck, I'm going to pull this one out. See, look, I'm going to go through some of the stuff that's in this rando drawer here. All right, let's move on. Okay, we're going to focus right here. We're not even going to talk about this. We're not talking about that. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. So, ooh, I do like this. I like this Flower Beauty, what was this called? Liquid Kajal. This is a really nice spicy shade, and I think I could use it as a liner, but also blend it out almost like an eyeshadow base. So, yeah, we're going to pull that one out. Let's even see if this is still good. This Tartist. Remember, these are the ones that like have the little inkwell in the top, and I like this sort of like, you know, it's like an aubergine shade. Yeah, that's what it's called. So we'll pull that one out. It's probably dry, let's be honest. So what else do I have in here? Nothing worth grabbing right now. Oh my gosh, this is like chaos. Liquid liners. I should probably pull one of these out for the season. Okay, I found one. I'm going to pull out the ColourPop shade in Joyride. No, I'm not. Can you hear that? It's dried up. Okay. I mean, a good black? Should I just pull out a good black? I haven't used my Inglot in a while, so let's pull that one out. It doesn't sound dried out. I think that's going to be it, y'all. Oh my gosh. Where did those pencil shavings come from? Who knows? Okay, I'm going to pull this one out. This was the one that was down in the depths. And why not go for like an aqua eyeliner moment? This is probably dried out. This is Nicka K. I have a feeling this was one of those purchases where I needed like $1 more to get something, or this came in a box. I'm not sure, but we'll pull it out. Why not? Okay, now it's about time to judge me even more harshly. This is chaos. Oh my gosh. I wasn't kidding. I wasn't kidding. So in the recent Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, obviously About Face was on sale, and I just went for it. I bought all of the shades, and what I want to do is pick up a few more of these, and I'm going to start organizing a lot of this into those. So, by the way, I will link these down below, and I'll use my Amazon link for you, because I think it's just going to help me stay more situated, because clearly I have grown out of this one tiny little thing, but I can also put my Danessa Myricks Twin Flames in here. I might have to do some other organization, but we'll have to do that. But right now, as I'm like flailing around, I'm seeing this MAC eyeshadow. How pretty is this? This is the shade Modern Pewter. I'm going to pull that one out. So I am also going to go through my Color Fix. I'm going to pull out like a more like shiny one to use for the season, and then I'll probably pull out an About Face. By the way, I did grab some of the like frosty About Face paints, so I'm gonna try those out. I might try to do that in a video, or maybe in like a little reel. I was also thinking about just doing like swatches of everything, so maybe I'll do that as well. So I'm gonna put down the phone so I can look at all my Color Fix here. All right, I actually grabbed two. One is a matte, which is interesting because I don't think that it's actually very matte. And then one is one of the foils. So we have Nebula and also Secret Garden. You can see there, Secret Garden is more like, it's probably gonna look like almost like satiny on the eye. So I'm gonna do these, that'll be fun. I'm also pulling out the Fluid Eye Paint in Cloned. This just looks like a nice gorgeous brown for this time of year, so this would be really great if I just want like a 2 and done. I can blur this out and then just like tap a single shadow over the top. So stay tuned for more with these About Face shadows, because Lord knows I bought a lot, so I at least want to show you the colors, if not more looks with them. By the way, as I'm rambling through here, I am not doing swatches with everything today. I don't know if that ends up being helpful. I mean, most of these products are not new by any means. So for time's sake, I just don't have the time. So I'm not going to do swatches in this one. But if it is something that you find super valuable, sound off in the comments and I'll make sure to do it in the future. I see this one and I love the shade, so I want to make sure to use it this season. So this, of course, is the Twin Flame, and the shade is Forever. So you can see, I mean, this has a beautiful flip to it, very spicy for fall. So we're going to pull this one out. All right, here she is. I mean, this is fall to me. This is spooky season. This is definitely going to be the one that I pick. So let's put her to the side. And then I'm seeing back here, I see the Nomad palette from Juvia's Place. I'm gonna grab this. I think that's what it's called anyway, isn't it? Yeah, the Nomad. This is such a gorgeous fall color story. I featured it in fall palette picks before. Ooh, yummy, yummy. Yep, definitely gonna pull this one out. I think that's enough along with what I already have out. It's gonna be a crazy chaos on my vanity. Here we go. So, sorry, I'm going to put my Peels cleanser up there. I was deciding which cleanser I wanted to use because I finally used up, I actually used up 2 cleansers, y'all. I'm so excited. So I actually need to pick out another one. Let me move this so we can spin this baby around. So BK Beauty, I do want to pick out one of the Luxe lipsticks, at least one for the season. So I just got them all like kind of lined up. I feel like I'm missing some. I think I have one at work. I think I have Empowered at work. I think that's what it is. So we have Passion here. This is a great one for this time of year. I think that's going to be the one that I go with because this is the one that I've had the longest. So, well, this one and Inner Beauty. So let's see what else we have here. Oh, I love these so much, but these are the ones that do me dirty with the freaking applicator. I don't even know if the applicator on these is broken or not. I should pull one out to use though. I'll have to do that later. I'll do some little investigating. Let's see, Victoria Beckham. I don't know. I'm just feeling like nothing really has been calling to me lately. I do like this shade. This is a really nice mauve. Let me pull that out from ColourPop and we can take a peek at that. Okay, you know what? I'm also going to pull out this Merit in Fashion. And I'll open these up in just a second. I should pull out a Charlotte Tilbury. I never wear these. Like, I just have not been wearing them here. What do we have? We have Very Victoria, Pillow Talk, and Bitch Perfect. We're going to pull out Very Victoria. That's going to be good. That's good along with what I already have out. Sorry, I'm like not really paying attention. Let's open these up and then we'll move on to the other side. Okay, well, this is one of those moments where these sort of look similar, but they're really not that similar. Like, I mean, this is obviously the deepest and the most that has like that berry tone to it. Now, granted, this can be sheared out. Those Merit lipsticks can be built up or left kind of sheer. Passion is so pretty. This is just such a wearable, like next to the rest of these, it doesn't look, it was like in the original lineup, it was the most red of them all, but here it doesn't look that much. So this was Scorpio Moon from ColourPop, and it's a nice mauve. And then this is obviously Very Victoria from Miss Charlotte herself. So I think that these will be a good option for this season. Okay, and of course over here we have some glosses and like liquid lipsticks, stick lipsticks. Ooh, I kind of want to pick out both of these, to be honest. These are the Persona glosses. This one is Toffee, and then we also have Honey, I believe. Let's pick out Toffee. Why not? We're just going to go bold. You know, I have not used any of these pure gloss things, like liquid lip gloss things. Let me open these up and we can look at these together. Oh my gosh. Okay, here they are. By the way, these were the Lip Lure liquid lipstick. They're supposed to be hydrating. I think I'm going to go with the warmer one in the middle. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Like this deeper one, maybe if I like this formula, I'll pull out the deeper one in the fall. And if I'm really not liking it, I will probably just chuck these, to be honest. Just a note on these, the shade that I chose is Belle. The lighter one is Fancy and the darker one was Mystic. All right, I have one of the Sydney Grace out already. Let's grab one of these Haus Labs. This is, which one is this? This is So Popular. That looks like a pretty shade for fall. I know that I like, which one is this? Venus. Yeah, that's just like a nice nude. This is a super hot, spicy one, but I think I'm going to save that for holiday season. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. Okay, I'm going to grab one of these Buxom. Ooh, this one. This is super pretty. This is Gabby. So she's lovely. Let's grab Gabby. And then I feel like we've got quite a bit. I think that that's going to be good. If I need to, I can rotate partway through the season, but I think this is going to be a good start. All right, there is a strong chance that I picked out too much. In fact, I had way too many primers up there, so I did take down this Touch and Soul from last season. I'm gonna put her away. Pulled out the rest of my palettes. Everything's in here. It's pretty chaotic in here, but the thing is some of these I pulled out just to see if I want to keep them. Like right off the top of my head, the liquid blush that I put in here, a couple of those blushes, I'm gonna use them once or twice and see if I want to keep them. And if I do, then maybe I'll pop them back into my drawer, or if I want to keep them so much that I want to keep using them, I'll obviously keep them in. But I'm excited. I think that I've got a good array of colors here, and this is going to help me get ready quicker in the morning and of course use some of the things that have been stuck in the depths of my drawers. Thanks.
All right, thank you for coming along on this Shop My Stash ride with me. I am very excited to have some things set out that I can sort of like focus on for this season. I think I got a good balance here. I think I got a good balance. You'll have to let me know down below. I am just so excited. Tomorrow is going to be like the first day where maybe I just feel like a little, like my process can go a little bit speedier, because recently I've just been kind of sitting down and looking and being like, I don't really want any of that. And so then I just end up like opening up some palettes, looking like, you know, like grabbing a blush, like, I don't know, that's a little too warm for now, but I don't really want to dig through my drawer right now. So it's just been more time consuming, and I am ready to like have some quick makeup choices. So thank you so much for sticking through this with me. I really appreciate you taking some time out of your day to spend it with me. Let me know down below. I know I always say this in these videos, but I would really like to know what you've been reaching for this season, and I will see you really soon.